Hello, and welcome back to Embodied Astrology. This is a weekly series where I break down how you can work with this week's astrology to embody your most authentic self and live your best life. This week we have a new moon in Capricorn, which is happening on Sunday, January 18th. This is the key astrology of the week, and it's our first new moon of the calendar year. So I find it to be quite significant. I think it's some really positive energy that we can work with. It's a continuation of this strong start energy that we've been feeling since the beginning of January. And it's a really good opportunity to kind of ground our intentions and see what we want to do as we move into the year ahead, as things really start to speed up and change drastically. We'll talk about all this stuff as it gets closer, but this is kind of our last grounding opportunity to really set our intentions as we're heading into this new calendar year. There's a few key lessons that this new moon in Capricorn has to teach us, as well as one practice that we can work with in order to really embody this energy. So let's dive in. So as I was looking at this new moon in Capricorn that's happening on Sunday, I kind of got the sense that some of us watching feel like, oh, I missed my window, or it's too late to start. And this new moon in Capricorn is here to let you know that is not too late to start. As Capricorn season is coming to a close and we move into Aquarius season at the beginning of next week, we're kind of getting this little last opportunity to start something new, or to put the finishing touches on something that we're starting as we're moving into this new year. And I know we talked a lot about this last week, but Capricorn is an earth sign. It's very stable, it's very grounded, it's very goal oriented, and it's really resourceful. And so as you are putting the finishing touches on this new start, or you're starting something new altogether, it's reminding us to start small and to slow down. Remember, we're not expecting any overnight success. This is not an instant gratification type of energy that we are in. This is all about, how can I set my intention? How can I take small steps towards this every single day and work towards this goal in a way that is very consistent and very sustainable and very manageable? While this new moon in Capricorn is super practical, we are also getting a lot of really magical boosts alongside of it. So all week long, we are experiencing really supportive aspects with Saturn, the planet of structure and systems and boundaries and commitment. We're experiencing helpful aspects with Neptune, the planet of vision and dreams, and also with Uranus, the planet of disruption and innovation and doing things differently. So while this new moon is this invitation to start something new in a way that's very grounded and sustainable and steady over the course of time, we're also getting this encouragement to do things a little bit differently, to do things in a way that feel authentic to us, to not worry so much about what other people think, to not be afraid to trailblaze a little bit and say, this is what I want to do, and this is the way that I'm going to do it. All week long and heading into the new moon, we're also experiencing a lot of energy of like communications and relationships. And so when I tap into this energy, it feels like a reminder to look for the helpers, or to look for the people in your life who can help you accomplish this goal that you're setting out to do. And in return, how can you help others accomplish their goals as well? It's this very collaborative energy that we are heading into Aquarius season with. It's the sign of community and people and organizing and collective ideals and goals. And so remember, as you're setting out on these new goals and intentions, to remember that you're not alone. Capricorn can also be a sign that's very solo, and it's like, I climbed this mountain by myself. But the thing is, we don't have to do that. The people in our lives are here to help us accomplish our goals, and we are here to help the people who we love in our lives do the same. So keep in mind and be aware of any sort of interesting connections that are coming your way this week, any interesting opportunities, introductions. These all might be key in you accomplishing whatever goal it is that you are setting out on under this new moon in Capricorn. My practice for you this week, in the spirit of this super practical new moon in Capricorn, is to figure out what the schedule is around this sort of goal. It feels like the goals that we are setting around this time require some sort of daily routine or system. It's not something that we can just set and forget. It's going to require that we're showing up on a regular basis and working at something a little bit over time. For example, in starting this new YouTube series, I am realizing that I can't really fly by the seat of my pants and just film whenever and expect that things are going to get on time if I don't clearly set the groundwork and be like, okay, we're filming 2 weeks in advance, so I have time to edit and post and all of the things. Having these systems and daily structures and routines actually can set us free. And the beauty of having these little daily practices or rituals or routines is that it doesn't feel like a ton in the moment. When we're doing a little bit every day, it doesn't really feel like a ton, but then we look back over the course of several months and we're like, oh my gosh, like I did so much, and it didn't feel like it was that big of a push or that heavy of a lift in the moment. Truly, the heaviest lift sometimes is just settling on that routine and actually sticking with it and being consistent. So I think that's our practice for this week. Whatever goal that we're setting under this new moon, think about on a very practical scale, how often am I touching this goal? What sort of routine does it require? And really looking at it from a super practical, sustainable, scheduled kind of sense. And that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys have a beautiful, practical, and exciting new moon in Capricorn this week. If you're curious about where exactly this new moon energy lands in your personal chart, I highly recommend that you book a True You Astrology reading with me. During these readings, we will look at your personal birth chart and show you how you can connect with your authentic self and really embrace your unique potential. It's a super fun way to kind of take a more mystical approach to New Year's resolutions, to setting goals, to really thinking about what are the things that I want to accomplish in this calendar year. So if that speaks to you, you can go ahead and book a time in my calendar at the link below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next week.